Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So to start off this video, I'm going to be prepping my skin by spraying it with the KANGEN 6.0 beauty water, and because this is like a facial toner, I'm going to let it dry and absorb completely before moving on to foundation. Next, I'm going in with the NARS Velvet Matte Skin Tint Foundation. The way that I will be spreading this product out is with a damp beauty blender. I have definitely tried using a fluffy brush and a foundation brush in the past, but I have noticed that it doesn't give me the same airbrushed effect as a beauty blender would. I also have noticed that this foundation is very wearable throughout the day, and it is very buildable as well if you're trying to get a higher coverage, and also it works really well with oily skin types. Alright, and moving on to concealer, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser. So this is one of my favorites, like I've said in the past, but one thing you really want to try to avoid is getting it into your creases, because the moment it sets on your creases, one, it's hard to move around, but two, it'll make your creases more noticeable, and that's just something you want to try to avoid. Moving on with contouring, I will be contouring with creams today, and I will be using the Sculptor by Tarte Cosmetics in the shade Park Avenue Princess. Now I do believe they have two more other shades, so making it a total of 3, but I do prefer the first one because it best suits my skin tone. Now as you can see, it is more on the warmer tone side of the scale, but it is because I personally prefer that. I prefer all of my cream contours to be more on the warmer side. Now if you are the type of person who cannot wear warm tones, I definitely recommend you to look into the other products, because this product is just so amazing. The formula is so easy to blend, it stays on your face all day long and it doesn't budge at all. Now the brush that I am using for this step, it is by Real Techniques, and it is their sculpting brush, the brush that I use for blending out all of my cream contours. But this product in specific, I have noticed, is just super easy to blend, better than all the other cream contours that I own. All we'll ever trust, yeah. No, I don't want to waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Now going in with the NYX HD finishing powder in translucent and with a damp beauty blender, I will be setting all of the areas I applied my concealer at and all of the areas that I tend to get oily. And I will be doing the baking method because I do want my makeup to last all day. Now I'm going to be setting my entire face with the NYX Studio finishing powder, and the brush that I will be using for this step is just a regular powder brush by Real Techniques. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't want to miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. Now moving on to the powder contour, I will be using Bahama Mama by the BALM, and I will be contouring all the areas that I originally contoured with my cream contour. And the brush that I will be using is by Sephora, and it is the contouring brush. As for my highlight, I'm going to be using Bobbi Brown highlighting powder in Pink Glow, and the brush that I am using for this step is Eco Tools, and it is their tapered brush. Now I do this step to try to give me that like Jennifer Lopez glow, even though it probably doesn't, but it's just the area in which I personally prefer to apply this highlight at. Now as for my second highlight, I'm going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Illuminator in So Hollywood, and this is just to intensify things a little bit more around my eyebrow area and my cheekbone area. And the MaryLou Illuminizer by the BALM is just that extra touch. Now I'm just going in with the BH Cosmetics Studio Pro Matte Finish Press Powder in the shade 250, and I'm just going into the areas in which I had bronzed previously but feel like they need to be intensified a bit more. Moving on to the eye area, I'm going to be using the BH Cosmetics Press Powder in the shade 250 as well, but in this case I'm going to be applying this color on my eyelid, on my crease area only as my transition shade, and the brush that I am using for this step is the Morphe B81 brush. Next, I'm going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Illuminator in the color Rivera, and as you can see, I am only applying this color on my eyelid, and the brush that I am using for this step is by Real Techniques, and it is their shading brush. Now I'm going in with Bahama Mama and a clean shader brush from Real Techniques, and I am only applying this color on the outer corner of my eye. And to make sure everything is nicely well blended, I'm just going back in with the Morphe B81 brush. Now I'm going back in with the same transition color that I had done before, which is the 250 BH Cosmetics Press Powder. I'm going in with a shading brush by Real Techniques and applying that all over my bottom lid. And now going in with a Real Techniques accent brush, I'm going to get it wet with my beauty water just so it can intensify the illuminator that I'm going to be putting inside the inner tear duct of my eye. And for that I am using So Hollywood highlighter and the MaryLou Illuminizer. As for lashes, I went in and applied them off camera, but the lashes that I have on are by Kiss Cosmetics and they are the Daisy lashes. And now I'm just going in with the NYX Retractable Eyeliner in the color Black, and I'm just going straight on and applying it over the eyelashes to give me an eyeliner type of effect. But because I do want my eyeliner to have that smoked out effect, I'm going to be using a detailed brush to kind of smoke it out a little bit, as well as creating a winged out type of effect. And now I'm just going in with my Flea Market mascara. I would say the only reason why I'm using this is because I do like the formula. It makes my eyelashes really nice in some way, and I've noticed that it's one of the only mascaras where it doesn't make my eyelashes fall off, which is a major plus for me, especially because I do wear falsies, and when you tend to wear falsies, your eyelashes kind of fall off. As for eyeliner, I'm going in with the NYX Retractable Eyeliner in brown, and I will be using a pencil brush for this. This is a pencil brush that I have no idea where I got it. Somehow it just ended up in my brush collection. But point being, as you saw, the only way that I am actually applying this eyeliner is by applying the product onto the pencil brush first, and that is specifically so that I can get a smoky effect and more of a softer type of eyeliner look on my eyes. And now to warm things up just a bit, I'm going in with the shading brush by Real Techniques and with the same bronzer that I used on my face and just applying that on the bottom lid of my eye. And now I'm just going in with mascara and applying mascara on my bottom lashes. For lips, I am now going in with the Bare Minerals lip liner in Pumped, which is definitely my favorite, ultimate, my go-to lip liner for my everyday wear, along with the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in London. And that wraps today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Definitely subscribe, like, comment if you have any questions, and if you definitely want to see me make a hair tutorial on this hair look, please comment down below, let me know, and I will see you guys later.